Welcome to the third quarter-final for the Men's Supa-Liga. Here we have FutScarbs FC up against the Arqam Eagles. Lineups for the Arqam Eagles, we've got number 4, Omid Ashragian, number 10, Ali Milham, number 19, Maysam Kanani, number 17, Miguel Oliveira, number 1, Muslim Al-Muhammad, number 12, Joel Titoro, number 33, Ethan Hardy, number 91, Tariq Atta, number 8, Barrett Jarja, and number 16, we have Amo Atta. For the FutScarbs, we've got number 5, Andre Duna, number 19, Daniel Barrios, number 9, Wagner Araujo, number 10, Halil Neto, number 6, Leonardo Ferreira, number 17, Mateus Carvalho, number 16, Bruno Bissant, number 11, Juan Phoenix, and number 2, Norton Meyer. As we get underway in this contest, what a game we have in store, ladies and gentlemen. Back-to-back bangers this evening. Following this one, we've got the Coburn Wolves up against the Condors. As now the Arqam Eagles look to apply some early pressure. Back wide, Ditoro switches it to Kanani. Back to Ditoro. Wide, Milham. Kanani back to Ditoro. And now Milham plays wide. Ashragian. They're building here. The Eagles and Milham with the shot. Well saved, Bissan. And now the FutScarbs can have their first real spell of possession. Well played here by the FutScarbs on the toe poke, and there it is to make it 1-0. An early goal, Juan Felix. An early goal in this quarterfinal. Came from nothing, flicked it down the line, goes to the toe poke. It found that backhand post. Great finish. And now 1-0 for the FutScarbs. Great finish there by Juan Felix. FutScarbs, Eagles, they are evenly matched, you'd have to say, in this contest. It will be intriguing. This one could go all the way. Milham in possession. Wide to Ashragian, back to Milham. Happy to just keep the ball in between them. Kanani goes for the back post shot. No one there, and Bissan will get us back underway. It's Carvalho, one of the top goal scorers in the league, isolating one-on-one with Ashragian. We'll see if the likes of Felix Duna could find him. There's Felix trying to go again one-on-one, but this time the Eagles double-teamed him on that far-hand side flank. As again, Milham sees that one out of touch. Touches it for Felix again. He's looking lively in these opening stages, but now the Eagles on the counter. Happy to keep possession. Ditoro into Milham. Back wide to Ditoro. Good footwork, but Duna came sliding in. Happy to see that one out for a corner ball. You can tell the FutScarbs bench, the players on the field, the coach, they're up for this one. Big moment for them. It's now Milham breaking through. It's Carvalho. Happy to see that one out of play. Milham to Ashragian. Now Kanani. Back to Milham. Goes for the shot, Milham. Well saved, Bissan. Now Duna collects. Getting pressed hard here. Gets double teamed. Ditoro on the break, Ditoro, but Duna coming in hard. He apologises for his mistake. Kanani from range. Blocked again by Duna. As Carvalho and Duna on the break. Carvalho resets to Bissan. As now we see De Oliveira and Jaja check on for their first stint of the match. And there's a foul for the Eagles on the far hand side of the court. Kanani, Jaja, De Oliveira switches it to Kanani. Then back to Jaja, but his pass goes astray. You can just tell this one is going to be a lively one. What a contest we have in our hands, ladies and gentlemen. And just a reminder for the first two, as a tussle there between Kanani and Carvalho. No foul called. Probably 50-50% responsibility between themselves there as De Oliveira's pass goes wide. Ball into target. Carvalho, first time shot. Milham holding it up well. Probably gets fouled. Nothing called. And now allegations. And now Milham a push to Neto for his efforts. As now the FutScarbs back in possession. As we can tell, Milham again giving a little push off the ball to Neto. Can tell tensions are rising so far.
Ball in the middle, finding Oliveira. Carvalho to Neto. Natuna cuts inside. Shoots from distance, takes a little deflection, and forces Al Muhammad into the save. So corner FutScarbs. Upper line to Duna, who looks back down at pass intercepted. And the ball will end up with the WA Eagles. Bharat Jaja has it on the far side to his goalkeeper. And now Milham walks it forward. Jaja. Samurai Atta now returns it. Jaja, shot from distance comes in, but couldn't find the target, couldn't test Bissan. Substitutes coming on for the FutScarbs. Wagner Araujo and Norton Myra. Araujo. Ferreira. Ball forward, trying to find Araujo. He looked to get it under control, but Atta does well defensively. Araujo, ball to the back post. It's ricocheted off Al Muhammad. And it come back into play, but the free kick has been given on the goalkeeper. Araujo coming in a bit rash, perhaps. Seven and a half minutes gone in this contest. Luan Felix's goal separates the two sides thus far. It's Tariq Atta on for his first into the match. Oliveira flicks it down the line to Amro Atta, who pulls the trigger from an acute angle but couldn't keep the shot below the bar. Duna has played every minute of the game thus far. Myra. Back to Duna. Myra once more. Looks for the ball forward. And it goes the way of the Eagles. Atta. Jaja. Out wide to Amro Atta. Back to Jaja. Oliveira. Jaja, poor pass, forces him backward, but gathers it in the end. Oliveira looks to go one-on-one with Myra. Brings it inside, cross-court ball. Atta to Jaja. He can hit them from this distance, but goes for the ball forward to Oliveira, cut out by the goalkeeper. FutScarbs are on the attack now. Myra, forward pass to Araujo. Nice feet. Ferreira looks for the back post, but Al-Mohamed collects it, distributes it quickly. De Oliveira was clipped late by Andre Duna, and the foul has been awarded. Albert Miyembe wants to have a chat with the culprit. I'd be surprised if I see a card come out for that foul. He gets away with one there, but Miyembe giving him a stern talking to. Atta. Trying to find a way through. Jar Jar in the fixo position. Atta shoots from distance. Decent strike, had venom. But comfortable in the end for Bissan. It was straight at him. Duna to Myra. Back to Duna. Ball forward into Araujo, who's done well to get on the outside of Jar Jar. But his second touch let him down. Was unable to keep advancing. Eagles with the ball deep. De Oliveira has space. Now Jar Jar. Ball returned. Down the line. Amrata, nice footwork inside to Tarek. Can he make magic happen here? Took the ball a little bit far out wide. Was unable to wrap his foot around it and get the shot off. Hoofed forward. Araujo. Jar Jar's all over him. Araujo does well. Still going Araujo. Was there a foul in there? Referee says no. Barros wins the 50-50. Still going Barros. Still going Barros. Tried to help it onto Araujo, but the pass went astray. Couple of subs rolling on for the Eagles. Detoro, Kanani, and Ashragian. Kanani on the ball on the left wing. Cross-court pass to Detoro. Detoro trying to make something happen. Shot was blocked. Ashragian. Kanani. Detoro. And again, look to cut down that right wing. Corner to come for the Eagles. Kanani to Tarakata. Tries to manufacture some kind of shot. He's been dispossessed. Araujo chips it forward. Ferreira. Resets play. Araujo once more. Leo Ferreira to Barros. Myra clips the ball down the line. It's gone the FutScarbs' way.
Back to Barrios. Now Ferreira. But eventually runs wide, and Detoro for the Eagles gets us back underway. Wide to Ashragian. Now Kanani. Back to Ashragian. Kanani to Detoro. Back to Kanani. They're building here, the Eagles, but eventually the challenge goes in. And that one, loose touch from Detoro. Runs out of play. And now the FutScarbs get us back underway. Wide, Ferreira to Barrios down the line. But that one runs all the way back for Al-Mohamed. Ashragian to Detoro. Then Kanani. Back to Detoro. Clashing between Meyer and Kanani. Nothing called. It's now Carvalho checks back on. And Milhem, the two star men for either side. Milhem looking for that back post ball. It's Van Ashragian. Could he find it? No, he doesn't. Big save. Now Ashragian plays Detoro into Milhem. And looks to play Detoro again, but now it's Carvalho on the break. Good footwork. Places Ferreira back to Carvalho. Still in possession, but the pressure came from Kanani. And it runs wide, side ball. Toro brings the ball up into the FutScarbs half. There's now Ashragin, beautiful flick, and that's going to be a big foul, and it will be the 5th foul. And it will earn a yellow card for Maya, I believe it was. Definitely a foul and a yellow card on that occasion. The FutScarbs have got to be careful now. 5 minutes, just over 5 minutes left on the clock. And they are 1 goal to the good, but now there's going to be a 10-metre penalty and maybe a goal here. But no, there isn't. Good save by Bisan. He rolls it out for Maya. Out to Barrios. Now wide, Ferreira. Back to Barrios, into Carvalho. And he gets fouled against. And it will be a timeout now for the FutScarbs. They are 1-0 to the good. We'll be back with you just after this break. Welcome back after the timeout. We'll see what was called for the FutScarbs. Maybe just have some more composure in the final 4 minutes and 40 seconds. They are on 5 fouls, and they've got to be careful here because you know the likes of Kanani, Milham, Jarja, they will capitalise on those 10-metre penalties. This Kanani still going, skips past one, but eventually the ball just runs out of play. There's a ball for Bisan. Long ball into Carvalho on the turn. That's what he does best. Holds up the defender. It's that first time turn. Now Milham. Back to Jarja. Wide to Kanani. Heavy touch. And now it releases Carvalho. But well dealt with. I was going to say, but it's still in play. And it's going to be a side ball despite claims of a foul from the Eagles bench. Duna for the FutScarbs get us back underway. Juan Felix does well, keeps possession. Duna down the line, Carvalho just caught in 2 minds whether to shoot or to hold it up for Felix. Unfortunate on that occasion, but now it sets the Eagles off once again. Kanani wide to Jarja. Back to Kanani. Now Milham takes his opponent down the line, goes for the shot. And it will be a corner ball. Milham plays Jarja, goes for the shot. Blocked well. Rolls out of play for Al Mohammed.
Jarja. Kanani. Down the line looking for Milham. Mara with the interception.
No, the stream's frozen. Yeah. Why are you going to push? Why are they going to push each other into the fucking stream? No, it's frozen. This is off. Well, this is off. So we're going to reset the whole thing.
Sorry about that. Ladies and gentlemen, we just had some technical difficulties. Some of the players came running into the commentary box, but we are back live with 1:10 left on the clock. And we are back underway. It is still 1-0 to the good of the FutScarbs, and they have been disciplined. They have been disciplined in attack, but as I say that, looking for the foul there, nothing called, and now Carvalho on the break. Looks to square it, nothing given, and now Milham on the attack. Still going, Milham looks to play the back post, but couldn't find that one on that occasion. A bit lucky there, the FutScarbs. I thought it was a foul, but nothing given. And now the Eagles, they're applying the pressure before half-time. Milham resets play, goes for the shot, well blocked. Juan Felix. That's hard to Jaja. Well saved, Bissan. Ball over the top, looking for Carvalho. Well defended, Milham. Took him off balance. Is now De Oliveira. Plays wide to Jaja, just a bit behind him. Plays inside, first time shot, well saved, Bissan. And now FutScarbs on the attack, only 5 seconds left on the clock. Duna wide, they're happy to just keep possession. As De Oliveira has to be careful here. And as half-time whistle goes, Miguel De Oliveira receives a yellow card for his actions. Thank you for joining us for this first half. We'll be back with you just after this break.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
And we're underway with the second half of the quarterfinal. FutScarbs lead by a goal to nil. Eagles on the surge. Atta to Amro Atta. Now it's Milham. De Toro, good ball to find Tarek Atta in space. Cuts inside. Shot was blocked by Neto. Now FutScarbs look to go up the other end. De Toro with the nutmeg. And cleared away by Andre Duna. Ricocheted off an Eagles defender. So the FutScarbs will get a side ball. A chance to double the lead. Felix strikes over the crossbar. Ball back with Muslim Al Mohammed as the FutScarbs drop into their defensive block. De Toro looks to go one-on-one. Opts to reset with Tarek Atta. Now Amro Atta. De Toro. Milham. Back to De Toro. Milham once more. Amro Atta. Bit of a heavy first touch. Eagles keeping the ball nicely. Trying to find an opening. It's ricocheted off Bassan. He's gathered it on the second attempt. But it looks like there may be some kind of injury. Bassan gets to his feet in the end. Has to be careful here. Almost 4-second violation. Neto clips it down the line, but couldn't pick out Wagner Araujo. Milham. De Toro. Atta. Back to De Toro. Milham driving forward outside of the football. Spills to Atta. Amro Atta tries to take it around Felix. De Toro to Amro Atta. Goes down the line. Good bit of skill, but unable to keep it in on the dribble. Bassan. Short ball. Neto. He looks long. Duna couldn't get the first touch right. Possession will change hands once again. Eagles on the build. De Toro. Cuts beyond Neto. And looked for the ball to the back post. Has taken a little nick off a FutScarbs defender. Corner to come. Milham. Shot was blocked by Duna. He's been everywhere defensively tonight. Ashrakian all the way back to Al Mohammed. Ball into De Toro. Now Milham trying to make magic happen. Shot comes in. Bassan almost exited the D. Now the Eagles look to put the pressure on. Neto not taking any risks, sending that one up the other end. Milham makes way to the substitutes bench for Kanani. De Toro stalls on it. Kanani receives. Back to De Toro, who returns it once more, keeping the ball between the two of them. A bit of a heavy pass from De Toro. Atta with the good control. Ball in the middle, trying to find a shrug in. The path was blocked. Kanani, shot was blocked by Neto, who looks to head clear. Ricochets to Ferreira, who clears it into the roof. And now it's a side ball for the Eagles. Kanani looked to pull the trigger, faked it. Atta for the equaliser. Couldn't pull it back far enough. It's been all Eagles in the second half early on. Kanani shoots in at the near side. And the FutScarbs have called a very early timeout, but a bit of deliberation as to whether it is a keeper's ball or a corner. Corner in the end. Ishrakin. De Toro just about stayed in play. Ishrakin into the middle. Kanani. De Toro cuts inside. Still gobbing. Left footed strike. Sent behind for another corner. Atta to take it. Looks for the ball in the middle, but couldn't pick out a black shirt. And a timeout has been called by the FutScarbs. We'll be back in just a moment. Ferreira lops it forward into Carvalho. Lays it off to Ferreira. Shot was saved by Al Mohammed. Duda on the follow-up. Carvalho battling for it. And it just misses the bottom corner. Jaja to Kanani. Back to Jaja, and for all the possession the Eagles have had, the FutScarbs still look threatening on the counter-attack as usual. They've had a couple of close chances that have just missed the target. But nevertheless, the Eagles working the ball in the middle. Shot comes in from De Oliveira, but couldn't pick out the top corner as he would have hoped.
Is now Bissan gets us back underway, goes long, looking for Carvalho. He's asking for the foul, but there was nothing in that one, as there was for that one. Ferreira in the back of Kanani. And still Ferreira down the line, did really well. Cross into the box, was cleared. De Oliveira switches to Kanani. To Jaja from range. Bissan out of harm's way. Shragian. Jaja with the dummy run. Kanani again. The FutScarbs, they aren't phased yet. They're happy to just sit back and counter-attack when their opportunity comes through Carvalho. Ferreira, they love that style of play. It's what suits them the most. Is Carvalho with the little layoff. Did very well, but Kanani collects. And then great footwork, but then Maya, he sees that one out of play. De Oliveira cuts inside, back to Jaja. Down to Kanani. Then De Oliveira, he's fallen, asking for a penalty. Not sure about that one. Referee says no. And Ferreira goes long, but it's intercepted by Kanani. And Carvalho, happy to see that one out of play. Now Milham keeps it in play. Does well. Great footwork by Milham. Gets past another. And Maya clears into Milham. Out for a side ball. Long ball looking for Carvalho. He can try to flick it wide. But it's out for an Eagles ball. De Oliveira as now the Arqam Eagles are taking no risks. Set up the fifth man, Ashragian, the central player, and then he makes the forward run. We'll see how the FutScarbs deal with this different style. Arqam Eagles, it is a quarter-final for them, a big chance. Let's see what transpires in the final 11 minutes of action. Kanani, back to Milham. Kanani, wide, Ashragian. Back to Kanani, then Milham. They're slowly creeping up. Jaja with the shot. De Oliveira went for the shot. Nothing comes of it. And now Bissan releases Ferreira. Goes for the shot. Well blocked. And now coming through Maya. Plays wide. Ferreira with the toe poke. Good save from the fifth man, Kanani. Now he comes in the FutScarbs half, setting up the fifth man once again. Kanani to Milham. Kanani, Milham, Kanani, then Milham, back to Kanani. Then Kanani goes for the shot, gets dispossessed. And now, will it dribble through to double the FutScarbs advantage? Yes, it will! Halil Neto found the back of the net through the Arqam Eagles' mistake. of the fifth man, sloppy in possession, and the FutScarbs are 10 minutes away from securing themselves a place in the men's Supa-Liga semi-final. As now we have a timeout for the Arqam Eagles. We'll be back with you just after this break.
And we're back live. Eagles are persisting with the fly keeper. Kanani down the line. Datora looking for the quick response. Shot comes wide. Al Muhammad back in net. Kanani to the bench. The FutScarbs aren't in any kind of rush. Not Admira. Ball to the wing. Luan Felix. Araujo would chase it all day. Was there a foul in that one? Referee, let's play continue. And the ball goes the way of the Eagles, who will substitute the goalkeeper now. Milham. The Eagles' backs are against the wall. They look to be the favourites on paper, but as much of an upset in a quarter-final as you can ask for could be on the cards tonight. Mara shoots from distance. This one unable to find the back of the net. Milham. Ball to the back post. It's deflected into Bassam. The net's open. Pops it over the top early. Araujo cuts inside. Shot was blocked by Milham. Luan Felix lets it run. Al Muhammad gets back in goal promptly. Luan Felix, scorer of the first goal, and what a goal it was. Doonan out. It's been good defensively all evening. Now he's up the other end. And wins the corner for his side.
Miguel next. Miguel next.
Momentary delay. Cleaning some moisture off the court. And make sure you tune into the next match. We've got the Condors taking on the Coburn Wolves in the last quarterfinal of the weekend as we await the final four teams in the competition. But we're back live now. It's with Duna. Ball up the line to Mara. Back down to Duna. Squares it. Millen with the interception. De Oliveira trying to go up the other end. And Al Muhammad staying in net for the time being. Milham to Jaja. De Toro down the line. Oliveira back to De Toro. Milham once more. Kanani. De Toro. Milham around the corner. Jaja back to him. Jaja shoots, but blocked by Mara. And the FutScarbs defense holds up. Ball up the line. Milham tries to make some space for a shot. Nothing doing. Jaja into the middle. Kanani tried to latch onto it. Ball goes the way of the Eagles. Over the top. De Toro on the volley. It's ricocheted all the way to the other side. Jaja. Milham now to Toro. Back to Milham. Shoots on the left. It's going to the back post. But no one there to finish. As Miguel D. Oliveira makes way. Amarawana on. Up the line. De Toro. Milhem. Down the line. Jar Jar. Effort was blocked. Milhem shoots from distance, but Wagner Araujo this time.
Joe, trust the target. Trust the target.
Jar Jar. De Toro. Milhem. Kanani. De Toro. Nothing's opening up for the Eagles. Could it be now? Milhem cuts inside, but again, the FutScarbs get bodies in the way. Norton Myra, the goal's open. Myra's done well, but Kanani does even better and wins the ball back for the WA Eagles. Kanani lets it run. Milhem, Kanani, Milhem again. Ball to the back post, and there's the goal that puts them within a kick. What a ball from Ali Milhem. I think it might have been Asha who got the final touch. And it's game back on here at Supa-Liga tonight. Could another set of extra time be on the cards? We saw it last night in the first game. Could we see it again? The momentum will lie with the Eagles now. They will be full of belief. The fifth man tactic has paid dividends and they've still got time. Myra driving forward. Ball out wide is good to Duna. But the touch was poor and the Eagles get another chance to go at it again.
And now the Eagles set up the fifth man once again. Could they pull another one back? Set it to extra time. It's all or nothing as Milhem to the back post. Just goes wide. And now Bissan rolls it out for Duna. What a finale we have in store, ladies and gentlemen. So Wagner holds it up well, but eventually gets dispossessed. Jar Jar is now Kanani, checks back on. Played inside, beautiful touch back to De Toro. He's flicking with it, cuts it back, but it's in. Touch for Bissan. Duna down to Carvalho. Does well, faces the defender, then Duna, who flicks it wide. Looking for a handball, nothing called. There's now De Toro on the shot. Couldn't find the back of the net, and now it's going to be an Eagles ball. As now Milhem comes across, and they will set up the fifth man once again. Kanani on. Kanani, De Toro. Milhem flicked inside, but it runs wide. And it is a corner ball as we see De Toro check back out. Every second that ticks along is benefiting the FutScarbs. But this to make it 3. Well blocked, and now the Eagles are applying the pressure. They want that equaliser. Milhem to Kanani. To Milhem. Back to Kanani. Milhem. As they creep ever so closer towards goal. Kanani. Milhem, is this the chance? It's flicked in. Once. Felix, nothing called. Is now back to Kanani. Then Ashragian. Kanani. Milhem. Played inside. Still with the Eagles. Flicked wide. Gets double teamed, but now Milhem. Good footwork. Goes for the shot to the back post. And there it is for the WA Eagles. They've equalised. Tarakata to make it 2-2 on the night. And will we be going to extra time, or can the Arqam Eagles, with all the momentum, finish this with just 3 minutes 18 left on the clock? FutScarbs have just went a bit too defensively, and now Milham on the break. But it rolls all the way out. And now Muhammad got us back underway again. As Kanani is checking back in, and they are going to commit with the 5th man. They want to see this game over and done with in normal time. Kanani, Ashragian, back to Kanani. Atta into Milham. Good footwork to Kanani. Ashragian to Milham. Right to Kanani. Back to Atta. Kanani. Played inside. Looking for the foul. Nothing called. Kanani played back wide. Just controlling the pace of the game. 2 minutes 20 left on the clock. Atta looking for the back post ball with Ashragian. Just didn't commit to it.
And it looks like Bissan has gone down injured. Play will be halted momentarily, but the FutScarbs need him to continue. It looks like extra time is going to be on the cards unless we see a late winner. Still plenty of time for drama as 2 minutes of stop clock tends to go by quite slowly, but if the Eagles do persist with the 5th man, it's going to be high risk, high reward. Any mistake on there, and I could see the FutScarbs win the ball with a goal into the empty net as we saw earlier, but they're playing with the overload and giving themselves every chance at hitting the back of the net. Bissan still on the floor. Sits up now and is being helped by his coach and the referees. Referee Farrow cleaning up the moisture on the court. Whilst the Eagles were effectively having a free timeout to talk over the tactics. Kanani, Milham, Tarek Atta, Ashragian, and it looks to be De Oliveira, the 5 that will be called upon to see this one out. For the FutScarbs, Carvalho, Lawan Felix, Neto and Myra. And it looks like Daniel Barros is teeing up to go in net. He started the game as an on-court player, but due to the injury and Bissan being unable to continue, his goalkeeping attributes will be called upon. And here he is now. Corner to come for the Eagles. Is there late drama in store? Kanani, 5 against 4 here at Subiaco. Oliveira to Milham. Kanani, 5th man has paid dividends so far. Will we see a late winner? Milham, Kanani, Ashragian. Back down the line, Ashragian once more. Milham, De Oliveira, can they find an opening? Kanani, Ashragian, Eagles are patient. Ball goes into the middle, but no one there in black and yellow. And the FutScarbs will get the ball back here with 1 minute and 37 seconds left on the clock. Norton Myra to Felix. Clips it down the line. Carvalho, this is where he's dangerous. Milham's all over him. Felix with the shot. Off one step, but over the crossbar. And they've done a good job at containing Carvalho tonight. The Eagles, the likes of Milham and Jaja, they've dealt with him with physicality, and it's paid dividends. The top goal scorer in the league hasn't hit the back of the net thus far. Kanani. Milham, could this be the moment? Pass was blocked. Got to be careful here. And it goes through up the other end, but the ball will stay with the Eagles. 1 minute to go and just over. Milham slows the game down to a walking pace. Kanani. Milham Drives forward. Kanani, first time shot over the bar. He's off to the bench quickly. Barras, long throw. Carvalho, that's a rush tackle by Millham. Carvalho's slid into the grandstand, and a yellow card comes out for the Eagles captain, but sportsmanship exchanged between the two. Nothing off the ball. They both get back on with play. They know there's more at stake. Neto. Atta. Good defending. De Oliveira's gone down. And the foul goes the other way this time around. So 47.4 seconds left to go in the contest. And remember, if the game finishes level, we'll head to 2 5-minute stop clock periods of extra time. If it's level after that, we'll head to the penalties. De Oliveira to Millham. Now Kanani. Can he find a winner? Millham, the MVP of seasons past. Kanani back to Millham. Time's ticking down. Eagles don't want to risk it. They don't look to be in too much of a rush. They're happy to take the game to extra time. A mistake right now will be costly. Ball to the back post. Late drama's in store. Just a bounce, but cleared off the line by Mara. A season-defining block by Mara to stop Atta from sealing the deal for the Eagles. And surely now extra time's in store. Millham fires wide of the target. FutScarbs, maybe one last chance for them to go up the other end. Neto down the line. Poor pass really, but it's not going to matter. 7 seconds left to go. It looks like we'll be heading overtime. Barras long. Ishragian heads clear. Ryan Felix, one last chance for a shot. He's got a good left foot on him. Carvalho, could this be the moment? Ishragian, he's done enough. And extra time's up on us, folks. We will head to a break as soon as this whistle goes, and it'll be 2 5-minute stop clock periods to determine who goes through for this one. Make sure you stick around. It's only heading up from here.
And after the full 40 minutes of action, we have more 2 5-minute halves of stop clock. An extra time, and if it stays a stalemate, we'll be going to penalties. But what a contest we've seen so far. Eagles fighting back a 2-goal deficit. And then equalising with just under a minute remaining. It's a fight back worthy of a semi-final, but the FutScarbs, they've also shown their worth being clinical in the opening stages, taking that early 2-goal lead. But so far, maybe just a bit too defensive. They hadn't had overly too many opportunities from the second half onwards, but we'll see what occurs, as now it is to note that the Arqam Eagles aren't electing to go fifth man for this first period of extra time as we get back underway. Halil Neto out wide. Ball down the line. Carvalho lays it back in the shot there. And a bit of off-ball action. Ashragian. He's through. Can he find the back of the net? No, he can't. It is fouled. But it is also, he is being fouled. Will it be on the edge of the box or a penalty? It'll be a yellow card for his efforts. It will be on the edge of the box, so not a penalty for the WA Eagles, but Omid Ashragian, you could see how well he was getting in the head of Lawan Felix. Did a little check run, got in behind him, went for the shot, but then Lawan Felix, he just bit off more than he could chew and went for an aggressive tackle. Earned himself a yellow card for his efforts. Now let's see what the Eagles can conjure up here. Squares it to Toro. And for a second, we thought it was just going to bobble in the back of the net, but good save. Bell makeshift goalkeeper Barrios. Well done there. Felix. Again, FutScarbs just can't keep possession.
Miguel next.
It's up for a side ball. As Arqam Eagles set up once again. Kanani out wide. Jaja. And his pass once again goes astray. Into Maya. Played back wide. Neto with the toe poke from distance. Over the bar. As now we see Tariq Atta check back on. Tariq and Amro Atta back on. So see how they can impact the game, obviously. Both of them being the goal scorers of this contest. As now it's back for Kanani. Good little 1-2, and he tries to flick it through, but now Duna on the break. He plays Carvalho, and great tackle there by Amro Atta. Denies Carvalho a shooting opportunity. It's now Duna. Resets Maya. Back to Duna. And that, well challenged, out for a goal ball. Goalie ball. Now Kanani out wide for Jaja as Kanani checks out for Milham. Atta. Good footwork. Little feints and dummies. Back to Atta. Jaja with the block on Duna. So now Kanani checks on to execute the fifth man. FutScarbs, they're just getting deeper and deeper on the court. It's almost like they're inviting the Eagles to have shots on goal. Milham, Jaja, back to Milham. Now Kanani. Atta squares it. Well saved. Barrios. Played into Neto, and that was done well. Wins himself a goalie ball. Duna down the line. But now Duna in miles of space looks for the turn and shot. Just couldn't connect with it. Now Muhammad checks back off. And Kanani checks back on.
They're still at it with the fifth man. Ball down the line. Amaro Atta looks to cut it back. It's gone the way of the FutScarbs. Can they restart play quickly? Myra. Duna. To Neto. Neto looks long, looks over the top. It's hit the back of Milham and fallen to Araujo, who looks to advance past Milham. Still going into the corner. Araujo did well there to keep the ball alive, and a rolling foul going against the Eagles into the final minute of the first half of extra time. And the shot comes in from Neto. Jar Jar, Milham. Back to Jar Jar. Ball to the back post. It got through a couple of FutScarbs defenders, but didn't land for Atta. Up the line to Kanani. Now Milham. Back to Kanani. Down the line to Atta. Kanani once more. Milham. Kanani. Atta. Is there a goal in the first half of extra time in store? Milham just about gets it to Jar Jar, who's forced back to Milham. 20 seconds to go before the break. Jar Jar. You sense one last chance coming in for the Eagles. Jar Jar. Milham. Now we can look to make play. Was it a foul? Ref says yes. No advantage, so it gets brought back for the free kick, and with 6 seconds left on the clock, they can look to run the set play perhaps. Milham standing over this one. Strikes on goal. Saved by Barros. It's only eaten up 4 seconds. Maybe one last chance for Jar Jar. 1 second left to go now. Jar Jar has to score direct, but it goes over the crossbar. And into the second half of extra time we'll head.
We are now back underway. Second half of extra time. Are we going to have a winner, or will we be going to the infamous penalty shootout? Wait and see as De Toro into Milham. Right idea. Barrios collects. A little Neto. Happy on the ball. He just plays it wide to Maya. He had so much time, maybe too much time. Overcomplicated things. That one's out. Back for the Arqam Eagles. Plays wide to De Toro. And Milham. Plays wide. Atta. Into Ashragian. Back to Atta. And just narrowly wide. Big opportunity there for the Eagles. They do have to be careful, the Eagles. 4 minutes 13 of stop clock left. They are on 4 fouls. As Barrios not happy with the ball, so we're going to have a switch of ball. And we are now back underway. Duna, wide, Maya, back to Duna. Now Neto, down the line, back to Maya. There's a Shragian coming in strong. Sees it outside ball. Neto, toe poke, seen how to play, De Toro. Neto, Duna, Maya, back to Duna. Wide to Neto, Duna, flick ball down the line. Great first touch by Wagner. Now De Toro plays wide. Atta goes for the fake shot, sells everyone, including myself, in back post. Just ricochets, and it will be a goalie ball. Neto again plays Duna. And something happened off ball. And Wagner Araujo, he wasn't on a yellow card, so that is a straight red card for him. And now this is a golden opportunity for the Arqam Eagles to get a winner. 3 minutes 30 left on the clock. They have the extra man. The Shragian. Questions of the timeout card for FutScarbs, but they've already used their timeout. So 3 minutes 30 of stop clock left. Big opportunity now for the Arqam Eagles. Can they capitalise? Atta with the first opportunity. Nothing comes of it. As De Toro shoots just wide.
Massive pressure on the FutScarbs defence now. Atta is shrugging. Milhem is shrugging. Atta, they've been playing against an overload for quite some time, the FutScarbs. It was a 5 against 4. Now it's a 4 against 3. How will the defense hold up? You'd feel that they take penalties in this situation now, the FutScarbs. The Eagles will want the win during extra time. They won't want to go to spot kicks and risk it. And it looks like it's going to be 5 against 3. So surely now the Eagles can hit the back of the net. A 2-goal deficit is what they overcame to put themselves in this position. And now, given the situation, they're the hot favourites to come out on top. And remember, every second is stop clock now, so it's going to be a long time before that extra man is allowed back on for the FutScarbs. I think maybe for the final minute or so they'll get him. De Toro. Ball to the back post. Great save by Barros. Neto. Milhem. Charger. Milhem. De Toro pulls the effort wide. FutScarbs absorbing the pressure as best as they can. The goal looks to be coming. Where can Barros go? He only really can go long. And the FutScarbs drop back into their defensive triangle. Milhem wants to get play going quickly. De Toro, great save again by Barros. He's been excellent since coming on. A lot of pressure on him. He usually coaches the side, but he's paying off tonight. And again, Barros. He looks long. The kick was poor. Maybe could have done a bit better there. I guess it's eating up some time. Al Mohammed lays it off for Jaja. The call on the Eagles bench is to keep taking shots. De Toro, can he be the hero? Still going to Toro. Left foot strike. Barros again. It hits the roof this time around. Trying to catch Al Mohammed off his line. And it looks like Kanani wants to come back on. So 7 seconds until the FutScarbs can get the extra man back on. Millham down the line. Can they make things pay off now? It doesn't look like it's going to be enough. The FutScarbs have probably just about done enough to get the extra man back on, unless Jar Jar can score. Millham! Shot was blocked again. Jar Jar. Millham lays it off. Jar Jar over the bar. And the FutScarbs bench appealing for the extra man to come back on. I'm not sure how long it is. I think I misheard the referee's call, but it can't be long, that's for sure. So a couple of seconds. Cavalio's come back on. Detoro beats the first man. Still going. Squares it. And it trickles out across the other end. Now it's a 4 against 4. FutScarbs have gotten away with one there, and they've got their main man back on, Mateus Carvalho. Neto, Atta, can't turn, Detoro. Jar Jar's ball across was blocked. 1 minute and 11 seconds before we head toward the dreaded spot kicks. Ball up the line, Millham, pass was a little short, Carvalho got there, got a toe on it and sent it out. Eagles with all the forward pressure. Millham to Jar Jar. Detoro's left unmarked. Back to Jar Jar. Detoro. And they're playing the 5th man for the closing stages. RS Cara War strategies paid off tonight. Can we see it pay off again for the Eagles? Detoro. Millham. Kanani. Millham, space for a shot maybe, cuts inside. Shot was blocked by the combination of Neto and Mateus Carvalho. How well have these FutScarbs boys defended tonight? They've put their bodies on the line every time they've needed to. Ball over the top, Neto heads it away. 37.2 seconds left to go. Jar Jar, Kanani, Millham, Detoro, Kanani. Into the corner, Jar Jar, trapped, has to go back out to Kanani. Millham, Detoro, poor pass, goals open, Carvalho, golden eyeing tackle by Millham, Detoro goes down the line, Barros and Atta! That's the game! That's the game, the Eagles are gonna go through to the semi-finals next week. And Tarakata with the match-winning goal for the 2nd time this season. FutScarbs, they did all they can. They've held on right to the very end, dealt with all the adversity, but it might not be enough. Now they're going to have their goal at the 5th man, but they do not have long to go. 14 seconds left to amend things. Barros can't waste any more time. Barros, long ball. Is it going to go out? Ferreira, Millham. 4 seconds left to go. One side ball. One last half chance maybe. They've got to get it inside the box. Felix. Mora. Back post. And it's cleared away. The Eagles are going to win. The Eagles have come from behind against all the odds to win in the most dramatic fashion. And they will play the winner of the next match in the semi-final next week.